everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a book unhaul challenge. So I first saw this video over at Books and LaLa, who created this tag challenge thing, and so I'll be leaving her video down below with all of the prompts. But essentially it's just a way for you to help spring clean or get rid of some books that you know you're not going to read from your shelves. I'm planning on redecorating my shelves for Christmas and rearranging them and everything, and I'd like to unhaul some books before I do that. So this was the perfect time for me to do it. I've got multiple books for some of the categories just because I had a few that fit and I wanted to get rid of both of them, so it works. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get right into it. So the first prompt is to unhaul a book that you rated low. For this prompt, I am going to be unhauling The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. I read this book back in high school. I think I was 18 when I read this book. And I just didn't get very into it. It made me cry, but that's just because I cry at the drop of a hat. And if you know anything about John Green books, you know that it's got some heavy subjects in it. But I still didn't, love it. I didn't like John Green's writing very much. It's probably why I haven't picked up another John Green book since this. But I only rated this a 2 out of 5 stars, and if you know me at all, you know that it's rare that I rate anything lower than a 3. So I'm going to be unhauling The Fault in Our Stars by John Green as the first prompt. The next book that I'm going to be unhauling goes for the prompt, A Book You Changed Your Mind About, and that is going to be Not That Kind of Girl by Lena Dunham. I've just changed my mind on Lena Dunham just in general. I just feel like she's made some bad decisions as of late, and I haven't seen her in anything that I've really enjoyed, so I've just kind of lost interest in Lena Dunham, and I don't know, I just don't feel like keeping this on my shelf anymore. So I liked it a lot when I read it, but I've changed a bit since then. Everybody's changed a bit since then. I think I was, again, like 17 or 18 when I read this, so I'm going to be getting rid of it. So the third prompt for the book unhaul challenge is to unhaul a book that is a series you won't be continuing. For this question, I'm going to be unhauling The Eye of Mines by James Dashner. I think I got able 20 pages into this book before I stopped reading it for whatever reason, and I just never picked it back up. It's about virtual reality or something like that, and it's an older book. This book came out in 2013, and it came out just in the fall, I guess, or just in the aftermath of the popularity of the Maze Runner series by James Dashner, which I loved. I raged through that series. I loved it so much. I made all my friends read it. And so when I saw that he had another book out, I thought it would be a great idea, but it just wasn't up my alley. It wasn't something I was really interested in. Apparently it's part of a trilogy, and I know I'm not going to read the rest of it, so I'm going to be unhauling this. Okay, so the fourth prompt for the book unhaul challenge is to unhaul a book that you DNF'd, and I know I'm going to make some people sad when I show you this, but I'm going to be unhauling The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. I DNF'd this last weekend. I can't do it anymore. I got about halfway through and nothing happened. The characters were annoying. I didn't like anybody, except maybe Maddox. Maddox was probably the only character I liked. And it was boring. I was not enjoying myself at all, and it made me really sad because I've heard so many good things about this, and it's got fairies, it's got magic, it's got everything that I'm bound to love, and it wasn't clicking for me. I wasn't a fan, and I'm sad about it. I wanted to like it, I really did, but I've given this book 2 shots now, and I usually don't give a book another chance. After I stop reading it, I usually don't pick it up again, but this one had so many good reviews, and so many people were just read it, but I can't, I'm getting rid of it, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be unhauling The Cruel Prince. So I've got 2 books to unhaul for this one, and both of them I just by chance happen to have it. The challenge is a book you own multiple copies of, sorry. I own multiple copies of many books, but for the ones that I purposefully buy 2 copies for, they're books that I really like and I'm collecting editions of, like Pride and Prejudice or Harry Potter, so I'm not going to be getting rid of any of those. One of them I accidentally ordered off of Book Outlet twice, and one of them I bought at a used book sale in my town, and the deal of the day was if you bought a $5 tote bag, you could just fill it with books and not have to pay any extra for it. So trust me, my Tetris skills came into play, and I managed to get away with 35 books in this bag. It was great. but I accidentally put 2 of the same book in there, so I've had 2 copies of it for like 2 years now. The first one that I ordered off of Book Outlet twice by accident was the Hazelwood by Melissa Albert, and this one also was kind of damaged, as you can see, so I wanted to send it back anyway, but I never really heard anything back. I just didn't pursue it. I'm just gonna donate it. Yeah, I'm actually planning on reading this very, very soon because I need to read this. It's been on my TBR for a long time, but I've got another non-damaged copy that I'm going to be keeping, so I'm going to get rid of this one. The second one is Break No Bones by Kathy Reichs. Kathy Reichs is the author of the Temperance Brennan Bones series. I watched the TV show with my cousin and we both loved it. And I found out it was a series of books first, so I wanted to read all of them. So at that book sale that I was telling you about, I bought like 20 of them, but I accidentally picked up this one twice. So it's very good. I read it already. It was wonderful, but yeah, need to get rid of this. The next prompt is to unhaul a book that you're never actually going to get to. And that book for me is Ender's Game by Orson Scott Card. I watched the movie when it came out, however many years ago, and I thought it was really cool and I wanted to read the book, but I've had this book now since that movie came out and I still haven't read it yet. It's, again, I don't know, I've not been in a sci-fi mood lately, I haven't been in a sci-fi mood for the past like 3 years, so I just don't think I'm gonna end up getting to it. Yeah, I guess this also counts for a series I won't be finishing, but I also technically never started it, so anyway, I'm gonna be unhauling this. The next prompt is a book you bought because of the hype, and for that, for sure, it's going to be The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt. I bought this book a few years ago, I think 3 or 4 years ago now, again, just because of the hype. It was Heather's pick at Indigo. I had heard a lot of really good things about it, but I was, again, just really bored all the way through this. I don't even know if my bookmark is still in it. I don't think so. Oh, maybe. I think I gave up on it around 2:43, so not even halfway through. I was bored. I wasn't in the mood for literary fiction at the time, and I still am not now, because I have such a kind of like, I don't know, not great memories of it. I didn't enjoy it very much, so I don't think I'm going to be picking it up again. But I know that there's somebody out there that will really enjoy it, so I'm going to get rid of it. This is another book that I got at the book sale that I was telling you about. It's a book that you bought because of the cover. And that is The Birds Fall Down by Rebecca West. I know nothing about this book, except that I think it's like a crime type story. I don't know. It's set in Russia and France. It's just, I don't know. I bought it because I thought the cover was pretty and I thought the spine would look really good on my bookcase. It was a really bad idea now that I think about it. I could have put a different book in that bag and gotten another book for free that I enjoyed, but I know I'm never going to read this, so I'm going to get rid of it. The next 2 books that I'm going to be unhauling are books that I bought and I don't know anything about. This one, again, I bought at that book sale, and it is The Last Cato by Mathilde Essensi. I was really in like a Da Vinci Code mood at the time, and this seemed like it would be up the same alley, but I know I'm not going to read this. I don't really know anything about it besides that it's like kind of a mystery that's got some type of like history aspect to it, but I know I'm not going to read this, so I'm going to get rid of it. The next book is another mystery story that's all I know about it, and that is What Strange Creatures by Emily Arsenault. Again, I know nothing about this, except that it's got like something to do with siblings and scandal and murder, and I'm not going to read this. I know I'm not going to read this. I love thrillers and I love mysteries, but this just isn't the type of thriller or mystery that I think I'm going to want to pick up anytime soon. So I'm going to unhaul this. And the last prompt for the book unhaul challenge is to unhaul a book that you didn't buy, and that one I'm going to unhaul Every Day by David Levithan. When I was 16, I was getting my wisdom teeth taken out over March break, so I was stuck in bed for a week, and my mom was awesome enough to go to the bookstore and take a couple of my like sticky notes that I used to keep lists of books that I wanted on, and she bought me a bunch of books, which was so nice of her. And I had this book on my list because I had heard, I think it was Matthew Gray Gubler from Criminal Minds talking about this. And the premise is that it's a person wakes up every single day as a different person, so they have to find out who they are and keep going with their day. Yeah, I don't know, I don't think I'm going to read this. This was, again, I was reading this at the same time that I read The Hunger Games, that I read that series Hush Hush, like the Angel series. House of Night. I was reading it along the same time that it was all like urban fantasy, like dystopia, that kind of thing. So, but I think I've outgrown it a bit now. I don't think I'm going to read this. It sucks because I was really looking forward to it, but I just don't think I'm going to enjoy it as much as I would have if I had read it at the time. So yeah, I'm going to be unhauling this. Sorry, Mom. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. That was my book unhaul challenge. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, I'm not getting rid of these books because I hated them, except for one of them. But so like if I'm getting rid of your favorite book, please don't be offended. But I'm not going to read any of these, and I need to make some room for Christmas decorations and for new books that I know I'm going to be getting during the holidays. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and comment below letting me know which if you've read any of these books, or if you have any suggestions for other books or suggestions for decorations that I should get for my bookcase, because I'm going to go shopping for that tomorrow. If you did enjoy this video, please subscribe. I make new videos every Monday and Friday, and look forward to my next video, which is going to be me decorating my bookcase. I'm very excited about it. But yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Bye bye.